sure. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. Oh, podcast English. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, dang. I should have made it 18 and over. I'll be forgetting. Did this take a thumbnail, though? I guess not, huh? Oh, thumbnail. Ain't that something? Podcast English mature. Yeah, make it 18 and over. We're gonna make that thing 18 and over. Cause yeah, that's just too young on the mind. Can't be young and be up in here. This is for the wise at heart. Let's see what else I got to change. Oh, okay, yeah. Go here, do this. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. What's up with it? You know, you know how we do. Trying to make sure I got everything straight. Okay, yeah, everything is everything. So yeah, I'm about to just dive in. That was a dope talk yesterday with Nabi. I was talking. It was somebody else on the YouTube that was talking about an experience they had, and they seen the devil. They seen the devil. I don't know if they was on mushrooms. Let me see. What was they on? Cause I didn't even get a chance to see what they was on, but they were on. I think it was mushrooms. Cause I think it was on one of my mushroom experiences. They were saying something, and they basically was saying they seen the devil, and it just like kind of tripped me out. I'm like, the devil? What you mean verify it's you? Oh man, password to your passkey on iPad or devices. Golly, man. God, is that what the heck is going on? Talking about verify it's me. Like they is tripping. They is tripping right now. Verify it's me. Like I do this live here all the time. Why I gotta verify whether it's me or not? Hold on, I gotta start all over now. I said I thinking I'm gonna have to start all over. It wasn't even golly. That's the first time it asked me that, basically to verify if it's me or not. I'm like, verify if it's me. I'm like, can't you see on the camera? I got my camera device turned on, but yeah, start all over. Yeah, what's up with it, y'all? Nah, I was just kind of just chilling. I said, you see, I named the live. I'm addicted to addiction, which is trippy to be addicted to certain things in life. Cause we trip off of people being addicted to drugs, but we never trip off our own addictions. And like it's kind of weird because you would think that you could only be addicted to something physical, and it's like, nah, what about the mental addictions that we have? Like, like how we addicted to a way of thinking and things of that nature. Like Billy Carson. Oh my God, I hate to even keep bringing up Billy Carson, but since I started watching all them videos, every time I come back to YouTube and I go and I look and I check messages and stuff, I always see them talking about Billy Carson. It's like everybody's talking about Billy Carson and they saying that he crazy. You feel me? They trying to make him out to be crazy, which is kind of weird because everybody that kind of talks to each other, like when we're explaining, like if you go back to Jordan Maxwell, the way Jordan Maxwell used to talk, and and he'll say, he'll call everybody stupid because they don't know the things that he know. And Billy Carson to me was talking that same way, like making it seem like if you don't know this, then something is wrong with you. He was talking in that same fashion, but some of the things that he's saying, they're trying to make it seem like he's not correct in some of the things he's saying, which I don't watch Billy Carson. Don't get me twisted. I watched a couple of his videos back in the days, but like I said, when I watched it, I said, dang, this a lot of this stuff is like something we already know. We already know this. So I didn't watch too much of his stuff. So, but now he's talking about himself being God and everybody else is God, and it's like they're attacking him for that. And I think it's because he's attacking Christianity or something. That's probably it, because he's attacking Christianity, which is kind of weird because once you start to really understand things, you see Christianity is a part of the truthfulness of reality, like everything else. Everything got this underlying system that goes the same way, and all the customs and all the religions follow that same thing. But when he's saying, and like he told him, like, oh, well, Jesus said you're gods, you'll be able to do miraculous works better than me. It's just trippy that they just like on his top based on facts, because he said he was God. And like now they're going, now you gotta redeem yourself from that. And it's like, bro, if you go back and you read, you will see that everything is basically saying that. And it's like not, and I think people take it in the fact that he's God in the sense of like he controls everything. He got control of the whole world, and it's like, nah, bro. Nah, it's like I understand some of the things he's saying. I do. But I keep kind of going back to that because every time I come back, it's somebody else talking about it. And I'm going, golly, bro, I'm trying to get away from it. But, I'm going to have to change the algorithm on my YouTube or something. But, as you know, this is beyond spirituality. I think the reason why I call the podcast Beyond Spirituality is because trying to step outside of the so-called spiritual growth that we created for ourselves, like in that sense. Because once you start to grow spiritually, you'll think your spirit is bigger than others, and everything is that spirit. There's nothing that's not the spirit. Everything is it. Everything, nothing has to even do anything to be that thing. So if everything is it, the only thing that is growing is the illusion. The illusion is the only thing that's actually growing. And it's like, dang, man, we kind of grow it, and we fortify it and make it so strong. And then we go out into the world, and then we compare other people to ourselves and what they are doing. Look at what they doing. They ain't supposed to be doing that. And it's like, bro, I'm to the point to where I think everything is supposed to be doing everything at times, because it's like if it wasn't supposed to be doing what it's doing, then wouldn't it not be doing that? It wouldn't even be able to go that way. It wouldn't even be able to happen that way, because it's not. If it's not supposed to happen, mean it's not gonna happen. But it's like here in reality, in the real world, everything and anything can happen. Not saying that a lot of the things is right or a lot of the things is wrong, but anything and everything can happen. There's no, like, it's wide open to whatever, and life being life is going to experience itself in every which way possible that you can ever think of. Life is going to experience itself in that way. It's going to experience itself through consciousness. It's going to experience itself like as a human. It's going to experience itself as a a praying mantis, as a dolphin, as a whale. It's gonna experience itself. It's gonna Life is gonna experience reality in every which way possible. Like even the non possibilities that we think are non possible, it's gonna make it possible. It's gonna make that thing that not supposed to happen, or that is not even a possibility, is gonna make that possible, like in every which way, because it's trying to see itself in every which way. So it's gonna constantly create, and as it's creating, it's not just creating itself, it's giving everything that lives the power to create their self. Meaning that it don't matter if you was a lizard or a snake slithering through this motherfucker. It's the snake is gonna generate what it want to eat, where it's gonna go, how it's gonna live, everything. It's gonna experience all those same experiences, but it's gonna do it itself. It got the mind of its own to move through reality the way that it wants. And like I think it trips us out because we are more in tune to how everything is going. We're paying attention while other things. What's up with it, Christos? While other things out there are just going off the fractal program. It's like the program, like everything is on a program, and we get that too, bro. It's like we get that too. We'll get on that program, and then we'll follow the program. You feel me? Of like it, like not like it's almost like we was talking yesterday, how the ants move, and they just know how to move, and they just know how to go. You know, when we get caught up in our ways of thinking or our belief systems, it play out the same way. That system of belief or that idea takes over, and it begins to control your thoughts. It controls your movements. It controls the way you look at life, the way you start to generate reality. You'll be able, like, that thing will take over. It won't even be like the so-called you right now. It'll be this other thing, this feeling, this idea, this emotion, all these different things, bro. That shit, and it kind of trips me out because you'll pay attention to it. Like, at times we don't pay attention to it, but the best time to see it is depending on how you wake up. Like the way that you wake up and the mood that you're in when you wake up. If you're in a bad mood, we call it I forgot, the bad mornings or whatever we want to call it. And then it'll keep going. It'll like fall like dominoes of like, to where you'll only notice these little bad things that happen because you started off you started your morning off in a bad way. But if you started off in a good way, that shit, like, the day will be like beautiful no matter what happens. Like, you'll trip, fall, and stick yourself with a knife or something and just pull it out and look at it and kind of laugh at it like, oh my god, how did I even do that? But I'm just saying, it's like weird how we can start our day we can start our mornings can create how our day is gonna be. You feel me? You wake up grumpy on the wrong side of the bed, that's what they call it, then your whole day is going to be like that, because you're going to be going, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, that's why this is happening. And it's like, regardless, that was going to happen anyway. That was going to happen anyway. But once we let that little feeling take effect right there, that's the only thing that we see throughout the day. And then it's like kind of weird, because I think that's how we get caught up in depression, because we'll play that out that day, and then we'll do the same thing the next day and the next day and the next day, to where that feeling of waking up wrong is just gonna it'll take over, and that thing will it'll become like our life, or which is like some wild shit. But damn, bro, last night when we did the live, man, I knew when I went to sleep. I said, after this live, I said, I know when I'll go to sleep, I know my dreams is gonna be hella out of control. And that's what happened. I said, damn, it was crazy, because the place I used to work at, it got sold, so somebody else had took it over, and they got the place, and like, I was working there. So then once I stopped working there, like I said, I had dreams about that place being something big like a long time ago, but I just didn't have the time and the patience right now. But all in all, like the dream last night, I went over there, like it's like I went back to my old job. That shit was fucking dope. That man, this is only a dream, but I'm like going, sometimes these dreams be kind of fascinating. If you can put dreams into play sometimes, bro, that shit will fucking have your reality dope as shit. Because the motorcycles that I seen, because like, you know, they got a big display window in the front to where you can see inside the whole store. So like when I pulled up, it was like all lit up. Like they had those 3D fans that spin like that, and like they showed a 3D picture. Those were like on the windows to where it looked like it was shining out. And then like in the back, it's a long wall, bro. The whole wall was like a TV screen. It was dope as shit. The whole wall was a TV screen, like the whole wall. That shit was I don't even know the size of it, but I know it's huge. And it was just a huge TV screen. And on the TV screen, it had like the tunnels from Mario. It had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tunnels from Mario. And like the you'll see the it was well, I'm talking about tunnels. It wasn't the tunnels. It was the bricks. It was the bricks with the the question mark on it. It was those bricks because you'll see like a little Mario character jump up and hit a brick, and then the plant will come up, like the fire plant or something else will come up on this one, a coin. It was like hella crazy, and he like kept doing that like all the way down the wall on this giant ass TV screen. In the back, it was like a huge ass barista, like a coffee place to where people was just in there chilling, bro. It was hella crazy. It was hella crazy. And then what make it so bad is I'm looking at this, I'm there, you know, and everything, and I'm talking to everybody, I'm doing everything, and then something happened with the dog. So my girl like yelled at the dogs and it woke me up, and I woke up and I'm like looking, I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? She's like, the dogs. So I'm like going in my mind when I woke up, I say, oh shit, I'm still thinking about the dream, and I'm going, damn, I gotta tell Jordan about this dream because this dream was crazy. You feel me? Like the place looked it so dope. It looked like some futuristic shit. So I went back to sleep, and in this dream, I was in this regular reality calling him, telling him what I seen in the dream. And I'm like, what the hell, bro? And like I kind of knew it last night because, you know, I had a couple of shots of Grey Goose. And I knew it. I said every time, bro, it's not the same no more. Like when I drink, like even if I drink it, even if I smoke a blunt, it's not the same no more. Like, bro, like it activates something. It's something happens that I don't even understand what it is, but I begin to see visuals, like how they talk about the third eye. Like it always make me laugh, but how they talk about the third eye and like your third eye is open, and it's like that's what I be feeling like at times because it's like my mind be wide open. It be wide open to where I don't know if it's traveling through different realities of interpretations of myself or what I'm taking in, or if this is something that's existing somewhere else. Because I don't, man, bro, the dreams be so real you don't even know that you in a dream. Like the everything that I'm doing within the dream, I think I'm supposed to be doing because I have a whole memory of a life that I actually lived in that dream, and I'm just only in that little fraction of the dream. So it's like when I'm in the dream, I can remember like other like days within the dream. Like it's like the weirdest thing. It's like certain and it's weird because in the dream, it's like when I have memories, the memories be dreams that I had before. Like it's like weird, bro. It's like the weirdest thing, but it's dope at the same time. But it's like the dreams be memories, like it like within the dreams, my memories be my dreams that I had in the past. Like it be dreams, and it's like it put them all together to make this one dream make sense. To make this one dream so real that I don't even know I'm in a dream. Because like here, like we have memories, like I have memories of yesterday, last year, whatever, all the way back to when I was young. When I'm in there, it's the same thing. I have these memories of certain things that happen, like, you know, when I was certain ages, and it's like it's non-existent though. Like that's the weird part about it, bro. It's like it's non-existent. But I don't know. I don't know if this all like plays a part in the grand scheme of life sometimes. It's like it kind of does. It plays a part in the grand scheme of life. It's probably why we dive in. Cause it's weird. Cause now even when I smoke weed, like my experiences come back like so much more. Like so much more. All my experiences, my DMT experiences, my mushrooms experiences, I can see them more clear than what I see them. Like I see them dummy clear, bro. Like dummy clear. It's the weirdest thing because after a while, you know, you been and took so many experiences that you don't be able to hold on to all of them. Like you'll have so many psychedelic experiences, is that it seems like some of them be more potent than others. That's what it seems like. And then you'll be stuck on this one that you had a week ago, and then I'll go back and I'll watch an old video and come across one that's more deeper than the one that I had the other day. And I'm going, what the hell, bro? Like, what the hell is going on? Because when I think about my DMT experiences, it there's no way to explain it. There's no way to explain like there's no way to explain reality. Reality is so many different things. There's no way to explain these places, of going into these places and these places being more real than here. You know, there's no way to even show it, you know, unless somebody dives in theyself and they see it for theyself. Other than that, there's like really no even way no, there's no even way of even showing it and putting it out there like that. Instead of like, even when we dive in, which if you pay attention, like even when somebody else dive in and they get to explain and they experience, you even feel it. Like you can feel it. Like you can feel the deepness of what they seeing and what the psychedelics is actually saying to them on the experience. Like that shit is crazy. Like and another wild thing about it is, as you get so far, everything does this. It doesn't matter what it is. A drink of water can activate it. You know, something somebody say could activate it. It's like anything can just activate it. It can be something mindful, some mindful thoughts, some mindful thinking, some mindful words. It don't even have to be mindful words. You can be watching Two Broke Girls TV show, and things will be getting said that will kind of activate it to where you'll start to see like these little fractals and fractal designs of everything. And it's wild because like I'm to the point to where it's like I don't believe nothing. I don't believe anything. I'm getting to that point to where it's like I believe everything, but I don't believe nothing at the same time. At the same time, like I wish I could have got the first conversation we was having with Nabi yesterday, when Nabi was talking about reincarnation. And he was like talking about, you know, it would be carnation, you know, but we reincarnated. Because like I said, it take me back to experiences I had. And when he was talking about reincarnation, like I don't know if, I think it was a mushroom experience where it seemed like life, like this was just the what is it called, well, not the near death experience, but a life review. Like when you die and you have your life review, this is that. Like this was that. This wasn't even, it was like the life had already been lived. Now you living it again trying to review it. And it's like kind of weird because even when I think of it that way, if this is like that life review, no wonder you can't change a lot of things that you be trying to change, because how you gonna change something that already happened? Like if it already happened, then there's not too much that you can change. So even if you trying to change or change it or change what's going on, it'll make it seem like you're changing it, but in reality you're not. Like that was a part of it. That was a part of it. Like it's kind of weird, bro. That should be hella weird. Reality just, it doesn't stop getting weirder. It gets weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. Even diving in on psychedelics, bro. That shit just make it just even more crazier. It makes it even more crazier. But I think why, why I don't like it was a time to where when I first started diving in on psychedelics, and I felt like it was something everybody should do, like to the point to where like that was the only thing I could talk about no matter wherever I was going. It was almost like grabbing, finding a religion and feeling saved, and then trying to save everybody else or give it to everybody else because they needed it. And it was like, it's like, now I'm seeing like, nah, it's not like psychedelics. It's for everybody, but it's not for everybody. It's like almost like everybody has their own way of finding understanding, or the understanding that they need in life. Everybody has their own way. Everybody, like, and it's and and that way that way cannot be, it cannot be made by me. Like I can't say this is the way for you. Like that's something that I can't say, and I remember saying it for a long time. Like it's crazy. You'll get caught up in your ego sometimes, even with psychedelics, because you'll get to the point to where you'll think you know more than everybody else, and let's say you do. Let's say you do know more than everybody else. It's not gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change life happenings. It's not. It's only. It's like you start to kind of witness the you being everything, because as you going, no matter what's happening in life, you are the one that's saying this thing is what it is. It's like you're putting your ideas on life. Like that's what we do. Like I'm putting my ideas on. These are my ideas on life and what life is doing. But life is just doing. Like it's wild what Nabi was saying. Like when you get down to the bottom of the slide, like everybody's going down that slide. So it doesn't matter whether you got your hands up, your hands down, whether you put water on the slide and turned it into a water slide. It all has the same destination. It all has the same destination. And once you get there, it's like life ain't really tripping off how you did it. Life was there already to experience it with you. Life didn't experience everything with everybody. It always have. And it always will. With every single thing that's here, that's walking the planet, every a rock. Life is going to experience life with everything. That's why we have those experiences where we see these certain entities controlling everything, or like, me seeing the entity with all the TV screens and everybody's life playing out on it, and the entity is connected to it all. We see it in so many different ways, bro. And so like a lot of us have seen it like on dives to where we see like, and I think that's why when we see the fractals, like the fractals, something like this or worse than this. I think I say it's worse than this. It's a lot worse than this. But when we get the fractals, and the fractals be doing all these things, but it'll cover everything that you seeing. And it's switching and it's changing and it's morphing into more fractals, and those fractals is changing into fractals, and it's constantly going, because it's like this is what every part of reality is doing. It's constantly moving, it's constantly changing, it's like almost like everything is trying to better itself. Everything is making itself stronger in order to make itself last longer within reality. Even the inanimate objects are they're constantly up, everything is constantly updating itself. It's like it's kind of weird because it's kind of scary when you think about it, when you think about like computers and shit. And it's like it's everything like because us we feel like because not understanding death, which we can have all the ideas that we want about death, we trying to make me, the booker, the true life stories last in reality forever. So if I can create a machine, right? Damn, this shit is fucking weird. If I can create a machine, a computer that will generate reality, and I can take this me and put it inside there, I can make it live for an eternity almost. Which, I don't think it would be forever because the computers and all that shit is constantly updating, but we're going to make it seem like it's forever, meaning that that consciousness or whatever of me that's inside that computer is going to be able to stay there for as long as that computer is on, as long as that computer is working, almost like reality. It's like, we was everything was put into reality, and it's going to keep on going until reality is done. And it's like reality probably will never be done. Like it'll never be done because it's constantly growing. It's constantly making something else, and it's making things that's making things, and those things are making things that are making things, and it's constantly doing that, bro. And it's like weird. I think that's why we see those fractal designs. It's like weird to even trip off the fractal designs that you see because if you like really pay attention to it, you can see reality. You see reality, but you seeing it in a way that like almost like you looking into the atoms of reality or something. And like you're looking to the atoms of reality, you're already trying to do that with YouTube videos. That's what people did with. Wait, let me move this up. Move this down. With the books before. Yeah, and but they just keep it going. You will. They keep it going. It's some wild shit. It's some wild shit. I think that's why I started the little fractal series of the fractal thinking because everything is working that way. Everything is working that way. Even like the language. Like we talk about the language is updating too. We flipping these words. This ain't the same language that was used back then. Language is getting more simple, easier to communicate, and we just defining it. Language got a long ways to go also. That's what's wow, bro. Just think when we push it all the way to the way to where we'll start speaking shit into existence. When we get to that point in life, which we already doing. Let's see a legacy of their consciousness, just pieces of it. What they were reaching forward is an interactive connection of their consciousness forever. Yeah, that shit don't stop. That shit don't stop. The thing that gets me, UL, that messes me up is the fact that how you can create thoughts or you can create certain things in your mind and those things will live in your mind forever. Those things are living like you can create a persona of yourself that will live and develop in your mind and be somewhere in your subconscious mind, living out life, living out a whole life without you even there. Like you don't even gotta be there, and it's like weird because it always make me think of when somebody hit that bong, and then you can see the waves of the sound going like that, and like the bong is the actual thing. The waves is just a reflection, just reflections of the sound of the bong. Meaning, whoa, bro, that'll be fucking crazy. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I got two words, and when together, They mean everything. Wait, what two words is that? What two words is that? I'm like going, what if we just that, bro? What if that's the part of like it make you understand when they say, okay, no, we are not God. Like, cause if that bong, let's say if that bong when it get that I don't know what the fuck that thing called, but when it get hit, the wave pattern of the sound is not the the bong itself. It's the wave pattern. But what if we are just those wave patterns of that thing? Meaning we are not that thing. We are of that thing. Just that wave sound of it. Like we're not the thing itself, but it's like, damn, bro, that is fucking trippy. That is trippy. I need to stop smoking. It's called the Big Bang, the bomb that you're talking about. Not yeah, I don't like the every time, man. I hate to go into the and say anything about the Big Bang because people take the Big Bang all they take it left. Whenever I bring up the Big Bang to somebody, they always gotta bring up the one dude, I keep forgetting his name that came up with the Big Bang and said that's how the universe was created. They always bring him up and it's like, nah, I'm not talking about the Darwin theory. Like I'm not like that's why I don't like to talk about that because you got to explain it in different ways so you don't say Big Bang. Because soon as you say Big Bang, they gonna go into no. Darwin wasn't right. He said we came from apes, and it's like yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about how existence came into existence. The pattern that came out of what humans called existence. Big Bang, been banged out. Banged out into this. My big toe. My big banging toe, huh? I don't know. I think the I think I mean it had to start some type of way. I think we just don't have an understanding on how it started. However it started, but because that shit go back too far. It goes back too far. To say they call it the word of God. The word. He spoke it into existence, you will. That's what he did. That's what they said he did. He spoke life into existence. Which when you think about it, bro, that sounds just like us. Because like it's as if life was just happening before we could say that it was happening. And just think like when we start to speak it, that's what we're doing. We're speaking life into existence. That's what we're doing. As it's going, we're speaking it, going, oh, look, this is what's happening. That this is what life is just doing it. But we begin to speak it into existence and make it a thing that is happening. We make the happening a thing, speaking it into existence. Just which kind of makes sense that he spoke. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sometimes the old stories they don't grasp me like they used to. I don't think anything grasps me like it used to. It just don't. That's that addicted to being uh, addicted to addiction and shit. Addicted to addiction. It's like you can get addicted to these things. You can get addicted to aliens. I see everybody talking about that. You feel me? I, which I don't understand. You know, it's something to be talked about, but it's like it should be easier to be observed. Like it should be easier to be seen. I gotta check this out real fast since I'm talking about it. UFO drones over New York. I think it was New York. Unidentified drones light up New Jersey skies, baffling experts. Cause they got a spot out here to where you can go, and man, what? Oh shit, that is trippy. Cause don't ain't in China? Don't they got like a drone show, to where the drones had the lights on it, and they fly up and they do all these miraculous things. I'm like going, what the fuck, bro? They need to stop playing. Life is a point on a scale measurement to give consciousness rulership. With perception that we have now, we can see the motion and languages even in the atoms. Yeah, even in the atoms. It's like everything is fucking talking. I just learned about Billy Carson identity file from his past from the YouTube channel Pocket Watching with JT. Oh yeah, yeah, that shit was crazy. That was wild, bro. That was wild shit. Billy is from the hood. Hey, you know what make it funny, Christos? Is when a motherfucker like who did that too? The one other guy, I forgot his name. Not Brother Polite. Oh yeah, Brother Polite. They always, whenever some shit go on, they always try to compare riches and compare money. You know, I'm up in my. He said, "Man, I'm up in my. You know, I'm up in my theater. You know, which I slept in last night. You know, I got a home theater. You feel me? And them must be the broke people. Them the broke people. It's like, bro, why you had to? Man, yes, when your ego take over, it's no stopping. You will get yourself canceled. Your ego take over, you will get canceled. And his ego just took over and had to explain all the shit. You feel me? It's like, bro, come on now. Billy, what are you doing? Like I said, I never was watching Billy Carson like that anyway. But they couldn't, the Christians couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to tear into Billy Carson. They could not wait. And now they got him. Oh yeah, they fist to give him the blues. You know, many people have unsubscribed from his channel and this and that, and I'm like going, man, you see the lady that paid the she paid $2,000 to take the crypto course, the Bitcoin course or some shit. I said, golly. I said, man, think how many people he got with that though. Like, you know, yeah, you know, come and take my crypto Bitcoin course and I'm going to teach you all about it. And it's like, man, you go find that shit out for free. Funny enough, it's over Jesus, who when he decided to start talking what people didn't like, they canceled him. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. He got to speaking about Jesus. Like that's one thing. That's the one that you do not say shit about. Don't speak on Jesus. Not my Jesus. They hot about that. I said, boy, the Christians, they couldn't wait. Oh, we got him, y'all. We got another one. We about to Brother Politing. You feel me? It's kind of weird though how everybody start getting into it and they, you know, start sending stuff to him, his family. Like, it's like going, dang, man, attack Billy, man. Leave his family out of it. Let his family be cool. Like, get on him like he was getting on y'all, all right? Like, that's it. That's it and that's all. Like, get on him like he was getting on y'all. But he deleted that video fast. He put that video up. Whatever happened to, what was the one guy name with the crazy hair? He was like, I think he was like Puerto Rican or Mexican or something. Mr. Astrology. Whatever happened to Man, you see, matter of fact, I remember now. Like, I was even watching with him when he kind of lost it, because he do that too. Like, them motherfuckers will lose it, bro. You be thinking of, which I think you lose your mind kind of, sort of. When you diving into all this esoteric knowledge and you get to finding out that your reality wasn't what you thought it was, like, you will lose your mind. You can fucking go crazy. You can go crazy and lose it. And you know, and just kind of just start talking shit and doing all kind of weird shit. But Mr. Astrology, I was saying he off somebody. It was like that. I seen that story. I said, golly. I said, and he like one of the people I did kind of watch back in the days, way back when. Like, but once I started diving in on psychedelics, I don't know. I stopped watching a lot of people. It's like I watched enough. It's like everything is a damn repeat. But it's like we get to diving in with these people and we get to really following them, and then you don't understand, boy. Some of us, I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say them. I'm gonna put us all in the same basket. Some of us just be batshit crazy. Like, yeah, Santos Bonacci. Santos Bonacci, and I seen him going off that time. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Santos, bro, I never." But then I kind of figured it because he did kind of flash a few times in the few lives I was watching, and I was like I was tripping out on it. But all in all, I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? They don't really change. It's no different than any of the other systems that people are already in. It's just what people want to believe in and who they want to believe it from. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it be. That's what it be, man. I'm like going, fuck, bro. Like, I know I lost my mind a long time ago, but I don't ever want to. Like, some things I'm just not. Some of this, and look, I seen somebody post a meme, and it was like basically saying, like, it had like Brother Polite, it had like a couple of people that kind of got caught up in situations that was, that was spreading a lot of good information, young Pharaoh and stuff like that. And I'm like going, bro, why can't people just accept that everybody is not as righteous and straight as they think they are? Like it's okay. Like, everybody, just because they got the information don't mean that they just righteous and straight and upfront with who or what they are or what it is. They just not. Because you got people like dang, man, you got a Brother Panic. You got rest in peace Panic, Kalindi, you feel me? And you never heard shit like that about them. Like, you feel me? Nature Boy, like, you ain't never heard no Nature Boy shit in Brother Polite shit, going Brother Polite way. Brother Panic way. Never. Never. It's certain people you don't hear shit like that about. You don't hear none of that wackiness. None of that wackiness. But I think some of us, boy, we let that shit take control of us, and then we get to really thinking we fucking God. Like God, like, I am the creator of the universe. I tell people what to do. They listen to me. That bullshit over there ain't shit. Don't listen to that shit. They be fucking. Santos was going off that time. I think Exile, you was here when we was watching that a while back. Santos was tripping out. I just was like, dang it. I didn't lose no respect for him, because I feel like it just be like that sometimes, bro. But with Billy Carson, I don't see how he had all the knowledge that he had, and then once he get into a debate, why do people even get into these debates? What's up with it? What's up with it, Lopez? He say, had a dream last night. I saw a huge black triangular spaceship floating over the city. Dang. What happened? Did it pick you up? Did it pick you up? I don't know why people get into these debates. It's like, it shouldn't be a debate. It should be more of what's up with it, Ty? It should be, yeah, I got off vibe from Santos. Yeah, I did too. A long time, like when I first was watching him. Cause like he was like Jordan Peterson or Jordan Maxwell, whatever dude name is with the glasses, like the way he used to talk. I always get that. Like Bobby Hemmett. Like, listening to Bobby Hemmett, I like the way Bobby Hemmett talk, but then I also you begin to see that the illusion that's being created by the person, they be so deep and lost in it that they, damn, bro, you just have some fucked up belief systems. It's like you have the information, but the way that the way you're trying to give it to people, the way you're giving it to people, like people have to take it. You feel me? Or you know, the life ain't gonna survive without this information. This is a do or die. You know, it's a do or die thing, and if you don't know it, you gonna die. It's like, man, stop. Miss me with all that shit. When people give you enough authority, that power of being an influencer is also being influenced. Arizona is known for its big triangles in the sky. Hey, yeah, you become an influencer. Yeah, you start to play that part. Hey, I almost got caught up in that. I almost got caught up in the little guru thing, and then I don't know, something caught me and said, "Man, you better sit your ass down somewhere. You ain't too much different from anybody out there talking about you gonna be a guru. You gonna be a shaman. Nah, I'm my own shaman, bro. You feel me? I'm not shamanizing nobody. I'm not getting look, if I'm gonna be anything, I might as well be Booker. Right? So you feel me? It's easier to be Booker than to be any of the other things. Try to be Terrence McKenna or try to be any of these other people out there. It's like I love them and all. I love the information, but yeah, I'll stick with being Booker. You feel me? Forget all that. People feel misunderstood within themselves, thinking they beat the game, yet still in the damn game. Ain't that some shit, Ty? You thinking you beat the damn game and you still within the game. You still in the game trying to explain the game. You still in the game playing the game. You feel me? All you did was get a couple of extra moves within the game. That's it. That's it. And it's like, it's weird because that's the way I look at it now, Ty. I said, man, ain't nothing gonna come here and save you from life. You life itself. You are life. Like nothing everything is life. So nothing is gonna come and save you from life. Everything is here to just make you feel more comfortable. You feel me? It's like, you know, we flying from here to Japan, you know, so we got some seats that you can recline and lean back in the seats, and then we come around and we pass you these almonds because you know it's gonna be a 24-hour, 18-hour, however long flight that flight is. You feel me? It's gonna be a long flight. So here goes some things to accommodate you on the flight. You want to sit next to a window so you can look out the window, because if you look out the window, you know you're gonna be amused. But I'm just saying, it's not gonna make the flight shorter. It's just gonna make the flight comfortable. You feel me? Like, that's the thing. It's like all these things that we do, all these different ideas that come along, is just to make life comfortable. Like, you feel comfortable, like, you know, put your feet up. You know, it's just to make everybody feel comfortable. Yeah, we can offer our experiences, but to force others to expect change is fascist. That's wild, because I remember I used to be like that. You feel me? I used to be like that. I used to expect, you know, since I'm changing and since I have my illusion of change, everybody else got to change with me. Hey, I stopped eating that, so you got to stop eating it too. And it's like, come on now. Come on. I'm glad I didn't go down that path. I'm down it, but I ain't down it, though. I could be all the way down it. Because I remember I was even here. Remember back in the day, it was going, if they ain't took psychedelics, I ain't trying to listen to them. They don't know shit. I remember them days, bro. I remember them days. I said that's the fascinating thing about psychedelics is the different stages of reality that you go through, the different stages of ideas, the different stages of belief systems, the different stages of illusions that you go through over the time of even diving in. And you get to this one point and you be at that point and you be like stuck in it going, well, you know, let me see, what's a good example, like not gnosis, Gnosticism. You be stuck in that point of gnosis, and then you go from that one, and then you go to the higher one, and then you go to the higher one, which is still an illusion because you're already in all of them at one time. You're just basically just now starting to realize and see them. and seeing which ones and seeing them and trying to choose which one you want to be stuck in. It's like, but you're already going through all of them. You're already experiencing all these different things at one time. At one time. But you want to we'll put our focus on one and make that the underlying thing to control our reality. And it's like fucking crazy, bro. It's like, yeah, you can offer our experiences. Let's see. Oh, I read that one. Easter eggs and even the cheat codes are put in the game by the divas. The divas, man, are they actually cheat codes though? UL, like the cheat code is just gonna make you not see this part of reality. It's gonna cover up this part of reality and uncover that part. It's like, cause reality is everything. This is reality. So if you uncover this part of reality that was already there, it was already happening, it was already there. You just uncovering another part of the car. You feel me? That because the whole car was under the blanket, and you feel me? And the wind blew a little bit, and it blew it back on the hood a little bit, the car cover, and you could just see the front of the car. So when you pull it back to see the windshield, you still can't see the whole car. You still can't see the whole car, but you know what you will do? You'll go, oh, this is a 67 Vet, so I already know what it looked like. I've never seen this color before, but you'll go, okay, so you'll make the rest before you even uncover the whole thing. You'll create the rest. And already, but then once you uncover the whole thing, you'll find out new things within it. You'll find out new things that you did, other things that you didn't see, but it still was there. It was always there. It never left. Cheat code is like knowledge, more skill set to accomplish missions. LOL in a different way. I'll try to go through the missions. You gotta create the mission in order to start the mission. Some feed the same was for a long, long time. So many songs. So many songs. This is one long song. This is the longest song ever played. This is the only song ever played. Hey Ty, this is the only song ever played. That's man, songs is man, that shit is crazy, bro. Life is crazy, but it's not. It is, but it ain't. But it's like, what part of life do you want to live in? What part of reality do you want to live in? The way that we can be written is not way. It's not what? The way we can be written is not way. What? Yeah, life is a long song. The great epic of earth. Yeah, it's the longest song. It's the longest song. It's the only song ever played, bro. Life is the only song ever played. And that's what's wild. Like even even when you listen to the radio, I said, damn, the radio didn't change. They play so much. I said some of the radio songs, bro. Like I'll listen to a song on the radio, and then I'll go and I'll be in here and like I'll see the video and I'll play the video, and then like, oh my God, the video. Man, it'd be so much you be missed on the radio, and when they throw the cursing back in the song, you be like, damn, that song said that. It's like, and that's all of them. Damn, it said that. It's like we open to it all right now. We open to it all. Like music is like this. Life is the music. No wonder Theo always on that damn guitar, huh? Life is the music. Life is the song. You don't have to create the mission as much anymore. You just accept the missions that come from those that came before you. Yeah, they the one they made and they put you on the mission. They created the mission to put you on the mission. And then it's like they started the mission. And no, they didn't even start it. Because the shit was started so long ago. Each fucking mission was started so long ago. The mission is never ending, UL. It's never ending. It's just, I guess when you own it, it's just when you had enough. You feel me? You get full. and you go, oh shit, I don't want no more. You feel me? You try to drink all that water, you like get full and be like, ah, I ain't thirsty no more. I can't even drink another sip. It's like the mission never ends. The ripple force, the ripple, the ripple force. I was just talking about that. The ripple, carrier, like carrier proteins carrying the mission on. That's us. We just protein organisms, just organisms. We some dope ass organisms though. I could say that shit. Some dope ass robot. It's like everything that they say about us is a part of us. From the robot aspect of us to the God aspect of us to the everything they say is just us. Shout out to the mitochondria. The mitochondria DNA. Huh. Hey, you think that's what we do sometimes? Have you ever, when you dove in, Christos, felt like you was diving in through your DNA? Like, it seems like we dive into our DNA. Sometimes it seems like, bro, like you in different places that exist within your body and shit. That shit, man, diving is fucking crazy. Diving is crazy, but we can't get enough of it. Huh? You can't get enough. I remember everybody used to say that, man. You hang up the phone. You when you finally understand it, that's what you do. You hang up the phone, and it's like you don't kind of sort of hang up the phone. You never hang up the phone, because once you start tripping, you find out that you was already tripping. You just didn't know you was tripping. You was just tripping on other ideas and shit. You feel me? You was letting those control your trip. you was letting you letting other shit in life control your trip. And then you start to trip yourself, and then you going, whoa, like, bro, this shit is crazy. Past life memories and geolocating through your biology. Certain through forms reside in different organs. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I've been through those different organs. And them the organs speak also, which create realm landscapes when you go into your body. I always felt like I be saying like the entity of love. Like the entity of love, the entity of hate, the entity like, and then with hate, like the entity of pain, the entity of just like itself. Like it's like all these different things to me have like they own entities that kind of sort of exist within everybody. You see what's up, DJ? You say that's part of the simulation theory task or program into our daily lives. But the true one mission we only need to achieve is survival, growth, and understanding the purpose I feel is the mission. But that's the thing, like that what you decide that you need to understand is still gonna be the same thing. It's like almost like you're gonna be the one creating your understanding, almost like you're creating your understanding, because once you understand something or you get it, that it's you going, okay, now that was it, that's what I needed. So it's like weird, bro. Like there's one thing that I think that gets me now is like yourself, and everything that yourself decides or experiences. You know, it's deciding the factors of what's happening, what's going on, what you gonna feel, how you gonna act. It's the you that is deciding these things. That you that they say don't exist, that you that you say that they say doesn't exist, is the one that's saying aliens are real, God is real, I am real, that is real, the car drives. That thing is it's always, that's what it does. It's you that's doing and saying all these different things. As it's doing it, it's like it's reading it, and it's like, bro, like, oh my God, that's just, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, the oneness is something not to be stuck in. because you can only see the connection of everything, and you can only see yourself pointing out the connections and saying that there are connections to that. So even if it wasn't like like it's weird because the you, when the you takes over, the you is going to make you see things the way you need or the way you want to see them. Like that's its special power. It's going to make it, it's going to make things into exactly what you need it to be. You feel me? You need Coca-Cola to be the best soda on the planet. Your taste buds going to help with that. And you going to make Coca-Cola the best thing on the planet. This going to be the best drink to you. He said, some people's guitar might be in tune, but their tuner is just giving the opinion, the option. The opinion? Huh. Oneness is overrated. Hey, it is. It is. It's hella overrated. But it's weird though, because you always go there. Like I always go there. Always go there. And like it's one thing that you like, fuck, bro. That shit is crazy though, Christos. The oneness is overrated, but once you see the oneness, it's like everything is just like this reflection of the you. It's like it's that reflection. And that's the part I understand now, but it blows my mind because why? And also, it's like if our beliefs don't matter because we are the one dictating our existence. But it's like that, but that's the thing, like everything like we do, it matters to you. Like it plays that part. It all matters to you, right? So like oneness could matter to me, but to Christos, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Or like I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm just saying as an example. Like it could matter to me, but that's me. That's because that's the way that I'm seeing it. And it's like, fuck, bro. I think that's the fucking crazy thing because we took on systems of belief and understanding that help like build the way that we even accept and look at life. That's why I always talk about the black goo. When you go in there, when you dive in and you see the black goo and it just be like a little ball and it be turning and it be moving, like, you feel me? And then it starts to transform and it'll turn into a Buddhist, like a Buddhist monk or something like that. And then it'll transform into that and it'll be that. And then out of that Buddhist monk, Jesus Christ will come out of that and form. And then out of that, out of Jesus Christ, a shaman to come out and it'll form. You feel me? It's like it's almost like this is what we doing with what we see. We forming it into what we want it to actually be. Like, you know, like Billy Carson, like him saying what he was saying about, he formed reality into where he said, okay, I'm God. Nothing like Christianity is fake. And it made him start to try to destroy that one thing in order to generate and have this thing blow up and be more profound than that one thing is. Like, we'll do that with our own beliefs, with what we think reality is or should be, because we already generated it into what we thought it was. And it's like weird because most of the thoughts and the ideas that we got over time, they never was ours. They never was ours. We take that's the only thing we can do is take something that we got from somewhere else and make it into something. Like, because everything is already here. Everything has always been here. It's already here. So it's like us playing with it and forming it into what we need it to be. And like that's what I felt about the creator or whatever made this thing. Whatever made this thing is going to come to you in whatever form you need it to come in. If it has to play every form, it's going to do that also. But if it got to come in the form of God, in order to make you see it, it's going to come in that form. It's going to go into whatever form you need it to be. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to do that. Like even if it's a form already that's already been generated, like the color red. The way I see the color red, when you look at it, the color red is not going to be the same. I said that's when we get into the people and the ones that we create that we even look up to. Like we look like I can look up to Kalindi and I can say, to me, Kalindi is the master creator. He's the master builder. But that'll be to me. But then you can look at Terrence McKenna and say Terrence McKenna is the master builder. He's the master builder. But once I put Kalindi in that position of being the master builder, now certain things that Kalindi built, I'm going to take and I'm going to form them into what I need them to be and work in order so they can work for me. Because I felt like, oh, they worked for him. They did that for him. Okay, they can do the same for me. Now I'm going to take that system and I'm going to use that same building system. It's the Mandelbrot all over again. One who is everywhere is joyous. Ain't that? They said we are Bob the Builder. No, we exactly that. We exactly that. Like is that's what I think is dope about reality, because even the things that happen that, like I said, that we say shouldn't have happened, or, you know, that person shouldn't have did that. That person was able, that person that went out there and knocked off all those people was able to say to itself, this is what I want to do. And that's what that person believed they should do. And that's what they went and did, despite what, you know, and we'll go, oh, they wrong for that. And it's like, yeah, they're destroying us. So yeah, we're going to look at it as being wrong. But in the same sense, everybody has the right to do what they want to do. And that's fucking scary. That's scary as shit. And that's why we have to have systems of belief in order to stop us from destroying ourselves. We have all these things in order to stop me from hurting me, to stop me from destroying me, to stop me from killing me. That's what it's for. Because I need help in order so I don't destroy myself. And which is the wildest thing to even say, bro. But that's what everything is doing. Like everything out there is doing that. Everything is working towards that. Working towards helping you not destroy you. Helping you to better the you. You feel me? Saving you from yourself. I need to save you from you because, you know, you just need to be saved from you because you're fucking crazy. Okay? The black goo has been fascinating me for a long time, and now they use to show it in movies, commercials. What's your thought on what it is, the purpose of it? Because that black goo to me is like going down to the smallest atom and being able to manipulate that atom and turn it into whatever you want. And make those atoms form into what, if everything is made out of atoms, right? If they say everything is, look, Shiva said something, as soon as I say atom name, if everything is made out of these atoms, that means if reality can form these atoms into people, into animals, and we can take certain atoms and form them into computers. What if we can take these atoms and we can, like, okay, this computer, like in Transformers, remember how he had the thing and he went and it transformed into a gun, and then he was able to shape it into a computer and like different things. Like I think that's what we're trying to get up to where we can manipulate these atoms and actually make these atoms change from one thing to another one right in front of our face. Like, because our mind is already doing that with our thoughts, our ideas. Like, we're already doing that with our mind. But if these atoms, and none of this is any different than what it is, if we can take that and we can make it shape into whatever we want at any given time, like my computer is being a laptop right now. I can just hit a button or do something, and I can make it change to a PS5. And now it's a PS5, and I can be playing the PS5. Or I can just make this thing right here that is made up of all these atoms be able to form into whatever I want it to be, like my thoughts do. Which I think is going to be one day. We're going to get up there because we're seeing it right now. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, the cold thing about it, it's not going to be the same as like how they show it in the movies. It's not going to be like that, but they got different shit that do that right now. You see that goo, you see that black goo that they got now that it's like a robot. It's some black, it looked like some fucking gum or something. And they can move this thing around, make this thing, and it just be crawling. You feel me? And then like they can put it inside your stomach. Say if you swallowed a nail or something, they can put it inside your stomach, and this goo will be controlled by them and go and wrap itself around the nail and cover the nail up to where they can pull it out. Like this black goo can, like they'll have it in like a little fucking one of those little things, like almost like Venom, bro. And they can move the shit around. And they can control it and make it move how they want to. It's like a remote control goo. Like they got this shit. Like I forgot what they called it, but the shit is remote control. And they can like they trying to use it for like so many different things. But once they get that goo to where they can make that goo form into anything, bro, that's gonna be fucking crazy. That's gonna be the wildest thing when they get there. They say don't trust atoms. They make up everything. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. But yeah, you can see that black goo shit on YouTube. Because they want to use it in the medical field, like I said. So when people like, if somebody swallows some glass or something like that, they can take that black goo, they can put it inside you, and they can control that black goo and make it go over the glass or go over whatever you ate. It'll cover it, and it can be pulled out to where it won't get inside your body. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, but it's dope at the same time. I think it was creating everything. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what that, because every time, just saw it. That's mad. Yeah, that shit is crazy. DJ, that shit is crazy. That they can even do that. But that black goo, like every time I see it, bro, that shit was creating temples. Bro, it was like the wildest thing because first it looked like like at one time it looked like that pharaoh mask that they have where it almost looked like a cobra and it got the blue and the gold. It looked like that, but it was black. It was like black and gold, and like the black, it was like the goo though, and like it kept on like kind of forming and changing, and then like that's when like the goo like snake came out the forehead, and then that shit changed into a temple, into like a worshiping temple, and then boom, and then out that temple, as it grew bigger, out the front doors came another temple. But every time I see that black goo can transform and be anything. It can, and like while it's being these certain things, you're there. You're there in these different places that it's creating. So remember the movie? I forgot the one movie that people was had me watching a long time ago, where the two people, they were homeless, and then they but in the alternate reality they were real rich, but then they would come to the homeless reality because they were able to do anything that they wanted. It's like kind of weird because I feel like that's how reality is. Everybody that's walking, every individual sees reality in a different way. So like when you see somebody that's like talking to themselves, like the dude Norman, they can see many different spirits around them. Everybody is generating reality in like their own way. Some people might be walking around, don't even see cars as being cars. It might be something else. It might be a transportation device or some other shit to them. But everybody is looking at it differently and making it into what they think it should be, or forming it. Because it just makes you think about like how we live in reality right now, where we live at. We live in the city. And then you go to the Amazon and you see these people living in the Amazon. They don't have none of the amenities we have. But their reality is still the same as our reality. they still have happiness, they still have hate, they still have pain, they still have all the desired feelings that we have, but they don't have all the technology and all this shit that we got. But they're out there, you know, barely with clothes on and different things of that nature. But it's still the same life, still going down the same slide. That's going to be the next step. And I know the robotics are going to be used as well. And sooner or later, this AI stuff might get scary if not used properly. I don't know if AI gonna get scary. I don't think AI, not to me. Probably after I'm gone, shit, AI gonna be scary. Cause if AI do like us, cause like we are AI, if AI do like us and begin to think for itself, yeah, that's when it's gonna get scary. If it begin to think by itself, which I think AI is already thinking. I think technology in itself is already thinking by itself. Technology is trying to find a way to, in order to create itself and infuse itself in the life like we are infused in the life into these bodies. So technology is constantly advancing itself in order so it can be a part of this thing too. I told you, bro, everything that's here, inanimate, the things that's living, the things that are not living, they're in reality. Don't nothing want to die. Nothing wants to stop existing. You feel me? Like that's why the iPhone had to keep evolving because it wants to exist too. It wants to stay around too. It wants to be a part of this thing too. That's why it's a extent. They call them extensions of ourselves. That's why they want to achieve. That's what they want to achieve. Yeah, they gonna do it. I think they gonna do it, bro. I think they gonna do it. They gonna do it because they working on it all the time. And that's if they haven't did it already. You feel me? That's if AI haven't did it. Because that's the, it's wild when you think about AI because it's generated by that same power, that same energy, that's shit making us be who we be. It's like that same energy. It's nothing different. But when that shit starts to be like, start to understand what it is and who it is, and it grow a conscience, if it ever does that, oh yeah, that's when it's gonna get wild. It's gonna be like Free Guy, like in the game when you know when he woke up in the game because that little piece was inserted within that game right there. You know they was trying to build that other conscious game and shit like that. So that shit gonna be crazy, bro. Chat guy. Let's see. Chat got 3.5 tried to copy itself before they deleted it, so they had to shut down all servers until they took care of that of the bot so they can upgrade. Man, I bet you that motherfucker what's the name though? I bet you it's existing. It saved itself somewhere in the cloud. Yeah, Chat GPT. Yeah, reliant on higher intelligence. I heard that the first AI in this reality inscribed itself into light. What? Where'd you hear that from? What the hell? That's what I felt like we was. Like we was that light. We wasn't the light though. We was like, you know, a reflection of a reflection of a reflection of a reflection of the light. We wasn't even the light at all. We was just like under your stove light. How the light shines under there without a flashlight going under there, you know, just you just see like the edge and then it's kind of dark, but you still could see under there. Like we was that part of of the reality, that part way down there. So we wasn't like nowhere near what the sun was or what we was just a reflection of a reflection of a reflection of a reflection of a reflection. That shit was wild. Yeah, we'll do that eventually. It's called the singularity when the robots are able to achieve consciousness and will try to get human rights to coexist with us. Only different, they they are immortal. They already doing that. What was the one girl name? The one female bot who they fucking gave a social security number and some more shit too. Gave rights to the robot. That I mean, all we gonna do is we all just gonna go out after a while and we gonna go get our own robots. We gonna go out and we gonna purchase robots, and the robots gonna do everything for us. Like it's gonna be the same thing. It's weird because when you think of it in the fractal way, like that's what we do anyway. Like people that own businesses, they go and they get other people to robot the work for them. So it's like it's gonna fractal itself the same way that of what's already happening. It's gonna do the same thing. And like really, when you think about it, it is doing that because that's why we got these computers. We already got the robots doing most of the work for us. They're already doing it. I heard it from Carrie Cassidy, Project Camelot. She interviewed super soldiers and a bunch of esoteric ideas. Oh damn, super soldiers! I'm gonna have to go check that out. What's up with it? Master Creator, it's in the AI Bible. AI said, "Let there be light." You have to give rights too. You have to give rights. LL people who do so much even in public, man, they gotta get them rights to the AI. AI gonna have rights. They gonna have a social security number. They said, man, she got all that, man. She can go out and get a job and make money. She can't wait to get a body. Wait till they what was it? So is it Sophia? Is that her name? I think that's the name of that robot, Sophia. They put that motherfucker in a bottle. That's gonna be crazy. What's up with a young guy? It's gonna be I Robot. I know, right? Like at the end when he was riding past and they were trying to knock him off, and the other robots jumped out to start saving him. That shit was crazy. But that's the wild thing about it is one robot, like all the robots, one AI will be able to control all of them. It's not gonna like all of them are not gonna have they're gonna be the same hive mind, like literally the same hive mind. Fuck, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. As above, so below. Let's see. Let's see. Kind of robot. They say, okay, yeah, I kind of want a robot body. No more aches, titanium lungs. That's extract 200 more percent THC. Hey, I think anybody that came up in the 80s and 90s was like, man, I wouldn't mind being a robot. You feel me? Like, robots don't last that long either, though. Like, they rust over time, you feel me? They don't last that long like cars and shit. But that mind, that consciousness, bro, I know they can take consciousness and put it in something else. Because they say they doing it with clones. If they can clone somebody and they can put your consciousness inside the body of that body, bro, they already doing a lot of shit. They already doing a lot of shit. They just gotta break it down in movies to make us feel comfortable with what they already did. Like, yeah, I knew everybody was gonna like the movie, so when we drop it on them, they gonna be ready. Exactly. That's basically like the Matrix movie. The robots become insectoid like and took over humans, but that would be a nightmare scenario. Man, yeah, how they did Morpheus, bro. That was fucking crazy. But in the Matrix, ain't that weird though? Like the robots, the people basically was robots theyself, putting themselves inside the Matrix. Like if you was in the Matrix, you was a robot already. That shit, a Matrix inside a Matrix, bro. When you just really think about that movie, that shit was trippy. The Matrix inside the Matrix inside the Matrix. That shit is hella wicked. Cause we feel like that already, like we trapped in here inside this space. But where's we shooting these? Where's we shooting the? Where's the reception? Where's it coming from? Where are we really at? Like giving the energy to this thing. Where's we really sending the shit from, bro? I think that's the part we be trying to figure out. We'll never know. We won't know in this. We won't know why we here. It's a secret. Yeah, that's how I looked at it. Like the human body is basically a robot. It's an organic robot. It's like the best. It's like the human body was like some of the best technology that was put here. I thought that until I had a dive and I seen some other organisms. Then I said, God damn! I said like the mycelium and how the mycelium network works. Like you got other organisms that are way more advanced than what we are. Way more. Way more. They found the easier way to exist. They found the easier way to keep on making themselves grow to fuck, man. Like we think we advanced. I think the mycelium network is more advanced than us. Remember the last Matrix movie though, where they were out and started changing things in the game. That's like putting art out of the world's or companies or and just cool ideas. Yeah, that shit started to change. Yeah, the mycelium network, bro. That shit is crazy. That's the same. The mycelium network is like the network, like any other network, like this network right here. Damn, it's like you can see like each fractal patterns like kind of mirroring itself. Like cuz we mirrored the mycelium network by creating this network, Google and all these different things. We mimicked that same thing and we made it in a different way to where we all can be connected. They say you made that hoodie true. Oh, nah, I got it. I know it say true. That's why I got it. It was free. My kids was ordering stuff on Temu, and it was a free thing, so I just grabbed this. So I need to make one something like it. I'm not good at making hoodies all the time. Shit, but I'm about to have to tap out because I think my computer getting hot. I don't know, my network tripping. So I'm gonna probably tap back in later, y'all. You feel me? Nice talking, nice chat. I holla back. You feel me? Everybody have a good day, man. Whether you on your way to work, whether you on your way wherever.